It's Forzatography Thursday, as you know. As usual, joining me is FTC Ferris and FTC Metal.
Greetings,
How
fellow
are you
humans.
doing, boys?
What? Tally bally ho.
I've been told to be PG-13, so I have got about 98% of my vocabulary less. So, hi.
Yeah.
How is everyone?
It's been a mad week, hasn't it, Dave? I don't know about you.
Yeah, I mean, 3 hours streaming the other night, and now we're on here again.
3 hours. Fucking
Oh,
lightweight.
I had a £2,000 pay rise today, Metals. I didn't tell you that.
Oh, you had a pay rise?
Yeah, £2,000
Nice!
a year. Dave said, "Was that a week?" Yeah, mate. Yeah. Now I'm on £2,050 a week.
Whilst we're on the subject, do you want to hear something that sucks? In the department where I am.
I was in a good mood.
No. You'll laugh because it's stupid, but I feel sorry for the person it happened to. In the department where I am in sales, this guy cracked nearly £4,000 worth of sales in a month, and he came away with just over £1,000 in commission. But yet the second guy below him made about 1,500 quid in sales, and after everything got taken away, he made £20 less in commission than the guy who made £4,000 in sales.
Nice.
Because the guy who reached the £4,000 smacked through the next tax barrier, so he went from about 18.5% to 36% tax. So even though he worked about 8 hours a week more and brought in more than double, he came out with like 20 quid a week more.
20 quid?
Shut up!
20 quid. How many quids have you got?
I've got 6. Right, anyway. Hello, Hubert and Queen Jack.
Hello, Hubert. Oh, sorry, I was going to open up the chat, so I always forget.
What is the plan this evening?
I've actually loaded it. Yeah, tonight we are concentrating on composition, general setup of the
Steamlabs
shop.
is there as well, mate. Sorry.
And my friends Streamlabs. I love you. And hang on, why is that? Yeah, right now we're live. Right, sorry, now I can see the chat. Extreme angles. So this has caused confusion in the Harris household, Sergio's household, because my wife said, "Are you going to pick a car with lots of angles?" No, and Dave said, "What do you mean by extreme angles?" So yeah, we'll deal with that now. What I mean is not just having the car square on or to the side and pushing your angles of your frame, or maybe getting a bit up close and personal, or a bit of macro, and turning your camera so that you get some weird angles. Be braver with the angles. Something I need to do more actually, because I just shoot the back of cars anyway, Dave, don't I?
Yes, like the good old rears.
Rear square on, you can't go wrong, can you?
You can if it's in your face.
I'm alright with that.
Let's find a good spot. That's a good spot.
What car are you in, Metal?
Shade, bit of sun.
Koenigsegg Regera with a paint job.
Ooh. What car are you in, Phil?
Regera. I know, I almost picked the Regera actually, but now I've used it before. Quite a lot.
What car are you in, Phil?
I am
You're
in
an Audi,
the
aren't you? Are you?
Lamborghini.
Oh, Lamborghini.
Reventon, I believe.
Oh, is it not a Diablo?
Not Diablo. So we'll do the usual, have a look around, see what we can find. And then, yeah, I'm not in motion, am I? So what was I talking about? Angles or composition, anyway, to begin with. So, something if the guys are watching, name dropping, aren't we? So we were lucky enough to be involved with Forza on Monday, judging the FTC 30 finalist photos, and a lot of the photos that we were critiquing had to do with composition. So yeah, where do we start from there? So you know, sometimes you find a good shot and you'll come in and you go, yeah, I like the way the car looks, the lighting's good, blah de blah, pushing the angle. But things we were picking up and you should be looking at yourself is what's in the background, what's in the whole frame. So you got a car to the left. On
Sign.
my car, you've got a sign. Exactly. Yeah, the trees, and it makes a difference to your shot. You know, the overall effect. And there's a pier and another sign. And I think it's little things like that that get missed sometimes, don't they?
What you got to look
Even
for?
the final, yeah, the final shot on that we looked at Monday, wasn't there? It was a brilliant shot of action going through the street, and then it was only after 4 of us had looked for quite some time that you noticed that actually there was a car tucked behind a tree in the background. It was like, you know?
Hello there, Mr. Car.
Hello, a little stealthy car. So that's the kind of approach I take as well. So from here, yeah, showing that looks okay. The framing's all right. Rule of thirds, whatnot. But I don't like that little cat's eye in them. But the cat's eyes look crap, rubbish in my opinion. Crap.
Tough question.
So I wouldn't be happy with that.
Did you say that was a Revento?
Yeah, I did, and it's not, is it?
No, us here at FTC would like to educate some of the more elderly people in the chat that this is a Aventador, not a Revento. We apologise for any.
It's a Ferrari, isn't it, mate?
We apologise for any offence caused, but while half of the members are becoming of senior age.
It's a big fast Fiat.
Are you trying to purposely trigger me now? Because I'm about to snap.
Trigger!
I know, I love it, yeah.
I'm done, Dave.
My son's working with me, and honestly, I know how to push his buttons. And I go, mate, you haven't done anything today. You've been so lazy. And he's going, what are you on about? I did this. I go, you've just been sat on that chair all day. I've been watching you. He said, I know you're trying to wind me up, but it's working. I'm biting. I know, it's great. I love it. But then he knows how to do the same to me. So
Would it be wrong to start calling him Metal Trigger?
Metal Trigger.
We could call him FTC Trigger.
Yeah, you got a nice leading line. Don't. What I'm going to do is cut out that other line. So do we need both lines? Not really. I'm going to drop the lines at the right. Just have one in there, and then you've got the rule of thirds. Nice leaves. Nice leading line as well. Lights on, lights off. This is what we talked about at the end of the night as well. And maybe in chat, I don't know. Is it lights on, lights off? What's your go-to?
I don't know. It depends what's happening, isn't it?
Because they're so pretty.
Granny lights and whatever like that can have their own cars now most of the time anyway.
Time of day. Makes a
Yeah.
difference, doesn't it?
I'm more of a simple creature.
We
If
know
it's
Metal.
moving,
Oh yeah.
if it's moving or at night, lights on. If it's stationary and day, lights off.
Okay. Alright, I saved that one because I quite like.
What about if it's a bit overcast?
Then the light on.
Yeah, it might be dusk. Yeah.
Ooh.
Actually, that's just giving me an idea. Thank you, wonderful ginger baby.
He's not talking to me.
I thought you'd be ginger as well. I was excited then. There's 2 gingers on stream.
Are you joking? Phil hasn't had an idea since 1972.
Oh, that's a bit like Joubert shot, but not at speed.
I feel that was underappreciated, but I kind of like it. I went
wasn't
under the
listening,
radar.
Sorry.
You snapped that one in. Nothing. It just basically said you're an old
What?
dumb git.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm not going to disagree. Am I? Dumb luck, and it's my good looks that have carried me through life.
If I
Why
could
are you
now,
laughing?
what I would do is put up on chat photos
Why are you
from
laughing?
the stream the other day you have to take, because I just proved what an attractive bunch we are in here.
Well, I've got no shame, absolutely no. I was going to include them. I was going to ask Raoul to put them on the poster, but
I mean, I think you should have done.
What, your mugs?
I
Oh
thought-
God, no.
I didn't want to be too boastful.
Well, that, and we don't want to turn our cast to stone.
Turn people away. Not watching that.
Right, what was I talking about? Angles.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Because
so
that's
the
only the
temptation
theme of
is-
the fucking show.
Temptation is to go square on, but can you? Literally, all I'm talking about is twisting the frame a little bit. You know? Does it have to be
That
flat?
sign's stupid, and that sign's stupid.
Yeah. So you're already. I'm at an angle there, but how far can you push that until it's ridiculous?
Until it breaks.
Thing is, yeah. I mean, that's probably a bit much, isn't it?
Dude, when you can do
Literally that.
that kind of angle, because I like that kind of angle, but then I sit there thinking, is it now an angled vertical or crazy angled horizontal? No,
It's not
there was
even
one where
crazy,
you had
is it?
it.
I mean, that
no,
that
not
would
that
be
one,
crazy.
but you had it a minute ago, where it was like there. I think it's borderline vertical. You could have it vertical,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then you got to choose. That's sometimes.
And I think the difference is then what I'm saying earlier. It goes in with your composition, doesn't it? So it's the whole frame. So it's what you see behind in the foreground. In this instance, it doesn't really work because the road's the same level. It's the same direction as the car. There's nothing behind that. Really, yeah. But I think my point earlier when I thought with extreme angles was more to do with close-ups. So if you come in for a close-up macro shot, again the temptation is just to go straight for the badge, straight for the front of the car. It's not necessarily macro, but close-up like that. But I think what I find with macro and close-ups, again, if you come into the badge, for example, yeah, that's all right. It's not bad, is it? But it's not wow. But what if you were to approach it from the side, and then turn your frame a little bit, and turn your camera. It doesn't have to be square on. I think that already, just a quick snapshot, is more interesting than the previous image. If you come back around again, it's all right, but it's not anything different, is it? I think the originality is, approach it from the side so that that badge doesn't really have to be the main focus. Doesn't have to be bang smack in the center. Do you know what I mean?
Indeed.
Just experiment a little bit, and then you'll find those lines as well. Just by scrolling around the car, close up like that, lines will pop out. The grille, for example, if you go square on there, it's all right. Yeah, but what if I shift this way, and then, all right, you then have to do the upside down dance, or what's the trick you guys do?
Turn your controller upside down.
Turn your controller upside down.
You turn your controller the same way the image is on the screen.
Yeah. Fart around like that, scroll around. Again with the wheels. That's the most interesting wheel shots and the best received shots I've had are just twisting it.
They're really good.
Focusing on one point. Well, they're really good. I think, the idea is to play around, isn't it? Don't be afraid to come up with a crazy angle. Oh my god, the shutter speed's way up. So if you are going to do a wheel shot as well, that's a good tip. And the wheels are in motion. Try not to have too much shutter speed, but a little bit doesn't hurt. If you focused on the center of the wheel, the X button, and play around. I don't know if I want the Lamborghini to be the wrong way around there, but again, does it really matter? And then I'm completely lost. But that would make a good vert. So if you tip your head to the left. You can maybe make a vert out of that. Actually, I might. He says. And then it's looking at your symmetry again. Something I said the other night. Something I'm a sucker for, and I think it does pay off. How much of the tyre on each side have you got? Is it the kind of same? Or is it exactly the same?
I would like to prod at that string. How you said symmetry pays off. Because the winning photo weren't symmetrical.
No, not quite. We're talking Nat's rude bits, it took a long time for me to realise it. Well, not a long time, but a while before I realised it wasn't. It was near enough, and everything else spectacular, unfortunately, for you, Mel. I know. Yeah, no, it was a stunning photo though,
Oh yeah.
and we all agreed. Yeah,
So,
there was no debate between
complicated.
us outside of that. There was a point system, and we all decided that it was put on a spreadsheet. And yeah,
Without anyone knowing each other's points, the complicated system we had, scientific algorithms. Yeah, there was millions and millions of fine points we had to go through.
oh yeah,
Yeah, and then we had like Deep Blue, that brainy computer doing the maths to figure it out.
we had Streamlabs there making the tea.
Streamlabs come in, made the yeah. Streamlabs, that's quite important. Key role, Streamlabs.
Wait me when the real excuse comes to the surface.
And I think
At 6 points.
it was difficult because there was people there that, although we couldn't fault their photo at the time, and everything is kind of perfect. The settings and the idea, the execution. There's also the wow factor, isn't there? You can't just sidestep just when you look at a photo and you go, oh, I love it, and it doesn't have to be because it's perfect.
Well, I don't know. Someone in Venezuela just got paid 75 grand for an empty picture frame, so you really can't.
Yeah, no, it's so subjective, isn't it? Yeah. But for me, the settings and the skill that goes into it, yeah, you see that as that's like a byproduct. That's the afterthought. The first thing is your initial reaction, isn't it? Yeah, oh, that's amazing.
That was it.
And then yeah.
There are photos I changed my mind on the longer I'd looked at them.
Yeah. Or someone else points something out. Yeah, but I don't think you should ignore your initial reaction to.
Exactly.
Wow, that's fantastic. Yeah. I think to me that's what. Let's not call it art, but
Come up with a name for it.
That's how you should approach. That's how you approach life, isn't it? You see a wicked view, don't you? Go, oh, that's breathtaking, and they go, oh, actually, no, now I can see a boat in the distance that I didn't particularly like, and there isn't a pub. Why is there no pub?
Just go and nuke the boat in the background because it's fucking your. I caught some awful program on the other day. I don't even know what it was, but it was somewhere in Scotland. And like beautiful locations, and then there's a load of oil rigs there because apparently that's where they fix them. It was absolutely stunning English coastline, and then about 50 oil rigs parked up next to it. Absolutely bonkers. That's why I'd try and delete if I could. Although the oil rigs are very good in their own way. You know what I mean? They were structurally quite beautiful.
Is that where you're going to take me on holiday, Dave?
Yeah, mate.
It's our
Oily
romantic
sea.
break. Yeah, I could do with an oily sea. Oh, no, do I go nuts?
I don't know if it was oily.
Let's have a look. Oh my god. No, I don't know.
In fairness, though, Dave, every coastline does have a ton of floaters in them. It's just on that one you could see them.
Normally, when I go on holiday, I see lots of floaters. People just bobbing up and down with all you see is a stomach on top of the waterline, just bobbing up and down. Normally me in the middle of them floating around, just lying on my back. You see this like, is that a whale? I know, it's in fairness. Just chilling out at the sea.
He's just on ollie bobs, mate.
Yeah.
It's fine. That's quite cool. Bottom line. So that, yeah, like I say, composition. So does the bottom line need to be in there? No, not really. I don't like the top grey sticking in either. So
simple, just zoom in.
Yeah, well, zoom in or twist your frame. Yeah. I don't know what I've got there. Whatever. How are you getting on?
Taking 2 photos. Not really angle-y photos, but they're pretty.
They're pretty.
So again, with the angle, I mean, it's something as simple as in an aerial shot. It's easy to go square on, and you see it all the time. And I do this often. Sometimes it really works. Sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, it's all right. But
I'm in a weird BMW. I'd imagine hairdressers drive it. What is it? I reckon Metal could guess it.
mm,
Do you reckon you can guess it, Mel? I say a BMW that hairdressers drive, and it's not a soft top. I don't know if there are any soft tops. I haven't got a clue.
Right, so it's not soft top. BMW.
Kind of sounds a bit wet.
First thought was maybe as old as Z4.
Oh, bang on, mate.
right. Angle, for example. Sorry.
2008
so anyway,
Z4. Sorry.
it's time for Dave's comedy corner.
Oh no.
And he's been desperate to get back into the stream. So while I just visit the restroom, Dave's going to entertain you with Dave's comedy corner. Yeah, I look forward to the hilarity. Here you go, mate. Carry on.
Phil's hairline. Phil's hairline. Comedy. Comedy
Okay,
gold, mate. It's non-existent.
What the fuck is the comedy corner?
Well, I used to tell jokes, but I never knew I was going to do it today. And then the last joke I heard was, it's a really good dad joke. What do you call a cow that plays a guitar? A musician. See, it's legend.
Oh God.
And then the other one was, next time you get locked out of your house, try bending down, whispering sweetly to the lock. Because conversation is the key.
Has anyone got a really tall cliff I can just fall off to end this painful, mate?
That's it. That's the only jokes I know. Oh, obviously you can carry on with the cow jokes. There's lots of dad jokes around the same gag, where cows go to view ancient artifacts, a museum. Yeah, what do you call it? No, that's not cowlet. Shut up. What
That was the joke.
where the cows find the news? A moose paper.
Yes, mate. Yes. Like that.
Yeah. Metal's died, I think. I think Metal's just given up the will to live. Just put a pillow over his own head and given up. I can't deal with it anymore.
That pleases me. I don't know why.
You
broken him.
bastard!
Yay! It's taken us about 8 months. Hey, easy.
No, it's just I'm not allowed to have a normal response because I'm supposed to be PG!
Well, you came out with the wrong response. Bar stewards isn't allowed either, actually.
What?
He called you a bar steward.
Bar steward, yeah. I like bar steward.
Right, well, I'm going to pick something a bit more clunky.
I'm bored of that car already. It's a really dull car.
What were you in?
A 2008 Z4. Have a look. It's a really dull looking car. You think, oh, it's going to be cool. It kind of looks like a... I know.
Oh no, but it's basically
No.
a turd with wheels.
You know, what are the mini milks? It looks like a half melted mini milk.
A mini milk.
Christ.
Just
Christ, now you're going back, Dave.
BMW
Z4.
2002.
Oh, you got a different one.
Is that right? Oh.
2008 Z4. It looks like the white. It's the white one I've got. It's a half melted mini milk. Kind of
Nice
sliding
shot.
off the table.
Brave. Being brave. Oh, let's bring the colour back in.
It looks like a Mercedes infrared advert.
Where you see the little rabbit headlights.
Yeah.
Right, because when they're driving along in that, rather than looking at the road where all the light is, they're sat there looking at the screen, and then they're surprised that there's a bunny there, or whatever it was, or a fox or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But if they'd have been looking at where the headlights were pointing, they'd have seen it about 10 minutes earlier. It's a really optimistic way of driving.
Mind you, you know the infrared headlights on like Mercedes and stuff like that?
Yes.
The really stupid thing is, those headlights do not work with the headlights off. The infrared headlights don't work with the headlights off.
Would you need it to be infrared if it was off? Could you not see further?
Oh no, you could, but Mercedes won't let you drive with the headlights off in the dark, just on infrared.
Okay. I have no idea. I've hurt my head. I don't know what I'm doing. I am confused.
Much confusion.
Yeah,
for
my car's
us.
got candles on the front. The little shutters that you have the glass sheet that goes over the front light. I light a candle and drive along. Hopefully not too fast so they blow out.
I got the lights bleeding. Bleeding lights. Let's try and get rid of that.
Oh, it's brilliant. I can't remember. I'd love to remember what country it was, but I saw a QI the other day. It was on about when cars first started appearing in this country. They were so hated by people. Horses took preference,
It's quite dark. I'm gonna save it anyway.
and
Did you? Sorry.
it's alright. No, you Karen, you're doing photo stuff.
No,
I'm just waffling.
No, I'm chatting crap.
Oh no, they were told then that every time they approached a horse, or no, they had to drive down a road and shoot a flare every mile. And if they approached a horse, they had to pull off the side of the road and cover the car up. If the car could get covered up underneath a sheet that was the same colour as the background, they had to take the car to pieces, not frighten the horse. Quite extreme.
I was gonna say, did you see there's a new series of Never Mind the Buzzcocks on?
Yeah, I've been watching that.
It's pretty good, actually.
I like Greg Davies. He's funny.
I like Daisy May Cooper as well. She was funny on the Taskmaster.
Yeah, she was great at Taskmaster. And Noel Edmonds, Fielding.
Fielding. Yeah. Noel Edmonds. I've always been a fan of Noel.
Could you imagine getting Noel Edmonds and Noel Fielding confused?
FTC Retirement Village, where all the names are mistaken.
Oh, what's his face on, what do we call it? Yeah, I've
Did you
always loved
flip?
him.
It was
Oh,
good.
he's one of my favourites. Oh, Beck said to me the other day, I can't remember where we're coming back from. Anyway, she said, oh, I heard a song the other day. I said, oh, right. He said, yeah, I can't remember who it's from, who sang it, but it's something that you like. Alright. What sort of era or genre are we talking? I can't remember. But you play it in the garden when you're drunk. Oh, alright, okay. That narrows it down to about 6,000 songs.
Yeah, I get it with
It's still annoying me now. It's still annoying me.
I get it
You
with my
don't
kids.
even need a song.
They come down and go, Dad, can you put this song on the Echo? Okay, cool. Yeah, tell me what it is. I'll stick it on for you. I don't know what it's called. Right, okay, who's it by? I don't know. What's it go like? It go, okay, so
Exactly.
it goes like this, Dad.
Yeah,
It goes,
exactly.
and then they go, right, are there any words to
Is
this?
it George Michael?
That was the words, Dad. What? What are you going on about? And then I think it's about shit. What are you going on about? And then eventually you're going to get out there and it's like Children of the Corn or whatever. And it's, the way they described
What?
it is so different to what they're going on about. It's hilarious.
Children of the Corn.
You know that, is it? Yeah.
Not really, no.
Yeah,
I do and I don't.
It's Corn. One of their songs by Corn. Obviously, the kids don't listen to that. I don't let my kids listen to that. I couldn't think of another
Metal
song.
sort of thing.
I don't know. Metal? Have you been thrashed?
Yeah, he's there. Hello?
I just said if metal's been thrashed.
I think he'd like to be thrashed. Anyway, PG. Yeah, we're not doing that, are we?
No, you fully
Do you like-
muted me there.
Do you like thrash metal, mate?
Okay, take a close look at my gamer tag, and then ask that question again.
You like thrash metal?
Oh,
I don't know.
yes.
My name's Sergio, but I don't like Spain. I do like Spain.
And there is thrash metal and heavy metal and death metal and black metal and other metal. What's
Oh,
that? Atomic metal.
Well,
And
Steel.
I'm a fan of all three.
Atomic
You might
Kitten.
not be, yeah.
Atomic Kitten.
Right, so the
Okay,
question initially
fucked.
is corn metal?
Yeah, I'll class it as a metal.
Will I get away with that? Yeah, I'm gonna.
What about rhubarb? Is that metal? Corn's metal. Surely rhubarb's metal. What about peas?
How did that make me laugh? How is it of all the shit you say, that's the fucking thing that made me laugh?
Honestly,
He's a
mate,
funny
I don't know,
guy.
mate.
Yeah.
So that's what
It's
that-
the way he delivers it.
It was just a,
Yeah.
it was just a, what
I
about
often
rhubarb?
think, I often think, Mel, with Dave, how am I still friends with this weirdo? And then, yeah, the penny drops. All right. I said that tonight. I said, how can I take this bloke seriously? Honestly, the crap he comes out, well, that's what you get on. Oh, yeah. I never thought of that. Welcome to my world. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough.
And on that note,
Oh,
I'll be back in 2 secs.
Parks again. Where do you think you're going?
Probably going for a shit.
Nerd. If you don't mind.
A med? What the hell's a
Med.
med?
French for shit.
I'm gonna have to remember that.
Merde. Yeah. Or merde, if you're feeling fancy.
How many have you had?
Not that many.
Oh, you're still on the wagon this week?
No, I have had a few drinks. Yeah, I'm celebrating my pay rise and the fact this Thursday. Did I? Oh, I didn't tell you, did I? I'm told Dave actually. So it's Beck's birthday next Thursday.
Oh.
So what I thought I'd do, I'll order a card from Moonpig, personalised card. Yeah. So I did that a couple of days ago.
Right.
But they also had flowers. So I'll get her some flowers as well. They're not cheap. It wasn't cheap, mind. And so I thought I'll get them at the same time. So I've done that. And this was first thing in the morning, so I'm a bit sleepy. I've ordered it, and then I went, oh, hang on a minute. When are they going to be delivered? Because it's quite quick, isn't it, Moonpig and stuff like that.
No.
And yeah, no, they are. They turned up today, so she had a box of flowers, live flowers, and a card. She went, "Oh yeah, thanks for your flowers have turned up, by the way." Her birthday's next week.
Did you not schedule the delivery? Like, I don't know,
No.
a normal human?
No, I forgot, and it's too late then. Once you've ordered and you paid for it, you can't change anything.
That just means you're going to have to order something else.
No chance.
Yeah.
No, that's just I love you birthday present. I love you present now rather than a birthday present.
Is it?
No,
Yeah.
that
Is
is
it?
I'm celebrating my pay rise by spending it on you.
Exactly, yeah. That's
Do you
it,
think
you've
so?
got to get,
Yes!
definitely. Now you've got
If
to
you
get
want
a
fucking
proper
Well, I
brownie,
just said-
if you want brownie
I
points,
just
I would say it is.
I just said happy Thursday. You know,
Yeah, well, that's it.
That's all you're getting.
Happy
Sorry,
Thursday.
don't expect anything
Wait a
next
minute,
week.
you just said happy Thursday. You have to do a birthday, mate. That's it. You're screwed. You've got to get a birthday present. You signed your own death warrant by saying that. If you said happy birthday, it would have been alright. You have
I
to
can't
get a
hear you
present now.
anymore. You're breaking up. I
I'll
think you're
message
in
you
a
in a
tunnel.
minute. Just to make sure.
You will as well.
Yeah, I
will
will.
You would. You're that sort of bloke.
I'm on the phone now.
No,
finding
she'll get something else. I don't know. I'll get her a Cadbury's Boost or something. You know? That'd be all right, wouldn't it?
X, message.
You're not going to get the FTC hat
flowers
at this rate. I tell you.
Were
I'm not going to send it.
a happy Thursday.
Right, let's get in this car. Let's get up, look at that.
So I take it no stream next Thursday. Because you'll be a
Oh,
good husband, won't you, and take your
Oh,
wife
good
out
point.
to something nice.
No, I can't. She can't go anyway, really. We're away on the Friday. We're going away for a week.
Oh yeah, you are,
Friends.
aren't you?
So there won't be a stream the week after that. But next week, yeah, I think we should be alright. Yeah, we've got no plans on Thursday. Our family are visiting Sunday because we're away next week. So yeah, no, we're good. I'll just put my foot down, you know. This is...
That's
See
a
the
very
man,
small
Rob.
foot.
Why am I changing aperture?
Say I was talking to you, Metal.
Oh god, what's the Norwegian cretin saying? I haven't even got the stream open. What the fuck does he want?
Yeah, I haven't been looking either. Sorry, guys.
Okay, I say I'm going to
Actually,
ask
lovely.
one question. Did you buy that hat?
What?
Yeah, he sent me a DM of a hat.
Oh.
And I said, if he doesn't fucking buy it, I will be disappointed.
I thought you meant Dave's hat. It won't fit him.
What, the Sherlock Holmes hat?
No, Beck's made him an FTC hat, but we forgot how big Dave's head is.
What, is it fucking massive like a watermelon on a toothpick?
Mahusive. Yeah. Yeah, it's not surprising, is it, mate? Yeah.
Well, no,
It's
but,
huge.
well, no, but
Like
pop
a
that
planet.
ego and it should shrink to regular size.
His head has got its own moon
His own gravity
tidal
field.
system.
My head's so big, it's got its own gravity field.
It's like your mama.
I say I'm disappointed.
Your mama was was so fat when she turned around. It was everybody's birthday. So I can't remember the jokes now. Sorry. Anyway, PG. My mama so fat, her belt size was
Emerald
the
was screaming,
equator.
mate, could you pop out, please?
Oh, is that another friend of yours?
No, that's Emerald.
Oh, FTC Emerald. Oh, sorry, yeah. Give it another quarter of an hour and
What do you mean,
back
FTC
in.
Emerald? When did that happen?
Ages
Am I
ago.
wrong? Yeah.
Yeah, ages ago.
Yeah,
At least a couple of weeks. It just hadn't.
I was thinking,
Yeah.
they've been kicked.
Uh-oh.
or
Yeah,
something
what's
I don't
happened?
know. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, no, it happened.
I quite like the house in the background. I'm going to keep that. It's a keeper. It's a keeper. Yeah. Derpy driver, but never mind. So anyone that is still bearing in with us, another thing, yeah, have a look around. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to be on the road. You can scroll down
Buy
and
the
hold up,
hat,
but your angles
Hasael,
could
buy the
come
hat.
from nature, you know, from the surroundings. You don't have to be right up close. I quite like that. I don't like the big tree to the right, so we're gonna get rid of that. The one to the left, yeah, I don't like that either. I forgot a thing about trees, didn't I? I don't like it when they're big, blocky, right in the middle of the frame.
Nature hater.
Nature hater, yeah. Well, I've got a theory on that as well, but I'll tell you that later. About
I'll tell you
the
something. If you
destruction
don't,
of
if
the
you
planet.
don't like things sticking out the ground, Mexico's gonna do your fucking shedding with all the cactuses.
Mm,
I wouldn't come to my garden
I like
either.
a cacti. I like a cacti. And I'm gonna go mad with the colour here because I think autumnal. You get away with the oranges, and they're gonna look good.
I was gonna say you share
somebody
quite
took
a
a
lot
good
with the
photo.
cacti.
Do I? What?
Yeah, because well,
Bit prickly.
no, most of them are short, bald, and sometimes a bit of a prick.
Oof.
Right. So next week is just David and I.
Oh, get a week off.
You may notice a change in our attitudes.
Oh my god.
Oh, I think I've got nose COVID. Oh. Oh, why can't I get rid of the driver? Oh, I don't know. We can play around with that, can we? Oh, like oil painting style. I don't know if that works. It doesn't, does it?
When in doubt, go deep in the bush. I heard a giggle there, Dave.
I know what you're about, mate. Alright. You're just rubbish.
That really tickled you, didn't it?
He's gone.
He has, hasn't he? He's fucking gone.
It doesn't take much to entertain him.
Oh,
We've been friends for a few years now,
fuck
dude.
off.
I quite like that. It's gonna look terrible when I say it, so I'm gonna...
Very red, isn't it?
Yeah, but I like the red.
I like the red. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think, can I go nuts now with the shutter speed?
What about your
Piss
angles?
off,
Have you gone crazy
Oh,
angles?
you prick.
I've gone crazy angles. No, not really. But the point was, the composition was a little bit wonky, because I've gone off the road, down the side of the bank a little bit. Yeah. It's different. Give it that oil painting kind of vibe. And now we're looking at... this reminds me of the Art of Rally. Those kind of shots you get from there, isn't it? Yeah. High colours.
Art of Rally does have quite a nice little style to it, I will admit.
Yeah. Really simple, but beautiful as well, isn't it? Really pretty. Can you use the fence as well? That's something we chatted about the other night, and most people know by now what we mean by filter shot. So you're coming in between. What's it? Well, Dave, you explain it better than me.
What?
Explain
Yeah,
filters again.
sorry. So filters is putting an object between the car and the camera, and then with aperture and shutter speed, blurring the object out that you are using the block. What that does is create an effect over your car or around your car, as you can see in the stream there, with the fencing that he's using, the metal fencing. You can't see it's there. That it's created like a scratch filter over it, or there with the leaf.
I've gone completely bonkers.
And it's
What's
quite a
that?
good technique. Quite a good technique to use. Can give some insane effects up there. As you can see there, almost looks like the car's on fire. You can't see the leaves, you can't tell what they are, but because you're shooting through them and then crazy aperture stuff, it's created that almost artsy look.
And look at much difference the contrast makes as well. There you go, 50% ish or 70 washed out.
I tell you something, it's a shame it's not black and white now. I am taking some brilliant black and whites.
Don't forget any of these photos that you see here, they will be all
Framed and autographed from us.
yeah, autograph frame. No, they'll appear on all our social medias. TC Central, check it out. We're everywhere.
I
Yeah,
said
well,
the
like a
other
bad
night,
penny
join
when
me.
you're in everyone's pants.
when you go from something like that where you can really push it, and then you come back to a daytime shot, just a normal shot, and you go, "Holy cow! Look at that!" Which has been our point from day one, from over a year ago. There are no magic settings. You know, some things work for. I did push the boundaries, but yeah, you can't rely on just having the same settings for every shot at all. Anyway, that's my point. Are we gonna try and meet up for a group shot?
Yeah, we can try. I'm just taking a photo right now.
Yeah. Where are you guys?
The worst part is, the two previous photos I've just taken, I don't even want to post the other three I took because it looks like a 3-year-old took them in comparison. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, but that's your opinion.
Oh no, you'll agree with me on this.
Metal's not
The
in the
last,
game.
the last two photos I just took do not look like I took.
Metal's not in our games.
But again, that is something we've talked about week in, week out. Is you know, and I said it Monday. You can get into a rut. You can, if you get a response from people and they go, "Yeah, I really like that," and I've done it, and you start taking the same photos over and over again. It's every now and again I share it, and it's important to share everything.
Yeah, true.
The thing
And
is,
people go, "Oh, actually, I like the way you did this," and it gives you an idea, even if they don't like all of it. You know.
and
Oh, yeah,
sometimes you get better responses from photos you didn't like as opposed to ones you think
Yeah.
are brilliant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You think, really? Yeah. And it's the same with Stuzy B, sorry, said that not long ago, didn't he? That he'd spend hours and hours on a paint and people go, yeah, that's alright. And then he spends 15 minutes doing something for us or whoever it is. And they go, oh my god, that's amazing. I can't believe how good that is. And it's just the way life is, isn't it? It's just the way it goes. But yeah, we found that, haven't we? Like you said, you share something, you think, meh, it's alright, and people go, oh, it's nuts, that's crazy, I love that. Really? But the trap I'm talking about is if when you do get something that people really like, is then to try and replicate that again and again and again and again.
Wheels.
Wheels or rear end.
Rear.
Yeah. Rear end. Yeah.
Wheels.
Oh, I try not to. Yeah. And we've talked about styles as well, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I've got a particular style, but we do. You fall into that, don't you? Something that you're comfortable and that you enjoy seeing yourself. But that's the important thing, isn't it? Take stuff that you like.
Exactly. You're having fun. It doesn't matter what other people think.
But on the flip side as well, by all means, look at other people's work. Think, yeah, I like how he did that. Can I try and copy that in my own way? They're not exactly the same, obviously, part of the same spot. But yeah, how did they do that? And ask them. I think that's what's missing now. It used to be a bit more prevalent. Was that in the Forza forums, if we go, where were you? How did you do that? Can you show me? That's missing a little bit at the moment.
That's what we're here for. You can show.
We're helping a little bit there. Well, yeah. Yeah, it's that lighting again, isn't it? In there. So I was saying about angles earlier. So you're nuts with it in there, can't we? I see what you mean, though, Dave. But you're almost between vertical and
Yeah, there's a point where it just tips the
horizontal.
edge. You think, will it look better as a vertical? Or would it, even though you're taking it sideways on, it is just on that point where you think, I'm not sure. Because I've done it a few times lately, because I've been quite enjoying messing about with crazy angles over the past week or two. And I'll download them on my phone, and I'll spend about 10 minutes flipping between vertical and horizontal sometimes to see how I like it. If I like it better, vertical or horizontal. Even though I've took it horizontal to begin with.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, the chicken disappeared. I took a picture of the chickens.
But Donald's got to it.
Should that chicken be horizontal or vertical? I don't know.
A horizontal.
Oh, he's gone. He's vanished.
Where's the chicken?
Alright.
That is at the fuel pumps, mate. He's at the fuel pumps.
We're not going to have time for a meet-up because I need the loot and it's practically 9 o'clock anyway.
Okay.
I'm ready to say au revoir. Unless you want to carry on, and I
Yeah,
use
so
the
thank you everyone for joining. Please come
absolutely.
again soon.
We'll be back, hopefully next week. Definitely next week, not the week after. Oh, you guys good anyway.
Same bat time, same bat channel. One for the older people.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's talking about. I'm only 24, so. Alright, thanks for coming. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Hopefully see some of your shots soon. Cheerio for now.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.